Hey there, my name's David. On this episode, I want to teach you one simple mindset trick to dramatically increase weight loss. So this is as simple as setting a goal that is attainable, but is outside the range of where you would normally believe you could achieve something. So let me give you an example. There's a famous quote by Michael Jordan. I can't remember exactly what it is, but he basically says, first you must believe you can do something before you can actually do it. So whether, say if you're fit 350 pounds and you want to be like Michael Phelps, you want to have his body, you want to have his fitness, you want to be a swimmer at that level, or at least something close, maybe not top level Olympics, but something like that, then you would start telling yourself, I'm an Olympic swimmer, I'm an Olympic swimmer. And that's good for the mindset, but for the actual goal setting, you would say you go to the pool and you're 350 pounds and you can't even swim one lap, you can't even swim half a lap. What you would do is tell yourself, by the end of the month, I'm going to swim 5 laps non-stop. And that seems like an unachievable goal because you can't even swim 1 lap. But what ends up happening is when you set these goals that are beyond your limit, and you tell yourself, I'm an Olympic swimmer, I'm an Olympic swimmer, you want to write that down every morning, write that down. Eventually this will get into your brain and you will start moving towards this. So instead of seeing the donuts and eating them, you're like, wait, I'm an Olympic swimmer wouldn't eat donuts. Who knows, maybe they do because they burn so many calories. But the point is, if you're at that top level, you're going to have a top level diet and you're going to do whatever it takes to get to that level. And so you will start taking on the behaviors and habits of actually becoming that person and achieving that kind of goal. So by the end of the month, maybe you swim 10 laps nonstop, maybe you don't swim 5, maybe you only do 4, but it's so close to that goal of 5 laps nonstop for someone who's 350 pounds, where if you had not set that goal in place and change that mindset tweak, then you would have not pushed towards that. And then you just keep increasing that goal to something that doesn't seem achievable, but then it becomes achievable. Arm's getting sore there. So where am I standing right now, you might ask? So I'm in the middle of the woods here, as you can see, on the side of a mountain. And I'm just finishing up a hike. So I'll give you an example for myself. I've always been kind of scared to hike in the woods by myself, and I've slowly been breaking that habit, and I go out for these shorter hikes, an hour, 2 hours, something like that, and maybe more popular trails. So I know there's other people on the trails. I've just been to the point where I need to break this. I need to be able to go serious backcountry stuff by myself and not be worried about this. And so this is, like my own personal goal. I've already lost 100 pounds. I'm still losing a tiny bit of fat, but I'm still trying to achieve new plateaus for myself. So this is a big one for me. I went up this mountain last year and I got fogged in, and it was super terrifying because I had to my friend and I had to run to get away from this fog, because if you get trapped at the top of the mountain, you can't get down. There's big sheets of ice. You can't see anything. You can't see 5 feet in front of you. And so you have to call for a helicopter, basically. So I had this in my mind from last time, and I'm like, I don't want to get up there. I don't want to be stuck up there, yada, yada. And I was like, no, it's time to break this. My friend Laura is this super inspiring person. Go subscribe to her channel. I'll link it at the end. Also, I'll link it in the description below. And she's going to climb the highest mountain in the world outside of Nepal. So she's doing this crazy backpacking routine where she loads up her backpack with a crap ton of weight and goes and hikes the same mountain a couple times in a day just for training. And I'm thinking it's just, I need to push myself at that level. And so I was thinking of this mountain. I'm like, I gotta go do this. Now's the time, because this mountain, what I just did today, I'll throw in some clips here. It's about 25 kilometers round trip, so it's serious backcountry. I mean, I ran into a couple people. Most of them drive their way up almost all the way to the top and just hike the last bit. They use old forestry roads, but I'm like, no, I want to hike the whole thing by myself. And so it's just me out here with the wilderness and not being worried about the cougars or the bears eating me, and breaking that fear. I was inspired by her, and I was just told myself, no, I'm someone who can do this. I'm ready for this. And so today I just picked up my bag, I planned it out, and here I am. And so I'm basically right at the end of my trail. But my point is, you need to set goals. It's as simple as just changing your mindset and setting goals that are beyond your reach, but not too far beyond your reach, and start striving towards it, and start identifying yourself as someone who can achieve that kind of thing. Even if you don't believe it, just tell yourself that. So just keep saying, I'm an Olympic swimmer. What would an Olympic swimmer do? And so, in my case, what would a trail runner do? What would a world-class backpacking person, or anything like that? It's amazing how you start changing, your body starts shifting, and your goals and everything just start changing to achieve that goal. It's so empowering. It's really something remarkable and amazing. So you know, I really hope that you know, someone out there who watches this video actually hears this and puts it into action, because it really does work. So hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Hopefully you got something out of it. That's why I'm making these videos, is trying to help people out, just because I've gone through the whole spectrum of weight loss here, and I know exactly how to do it. I know all the tricks, so I'm putting them in videos for you guys. So be sure to subscribe. Until next one, have a good one.